Now, what I wanted to show you was, you know that sometimes, I showed you that the verb can be split or not split, isn't it, the two letters? So we've got a nice example of this in the Quran, where Allah says, ذَلِكَ بِأَنَّهُمْ شَاقُّوا اللَّهَ وَرَسُولَهُ. What does that mean? That is because they have شَاقُّوا اللَّهَ وَرَسُولَهُ. They've opposed Allah and His Messenger. Okay? And then he says, oh, come on you. وَمَنْ يشاقق الله ورسوله فإن الله شديد العقاب. Yeah? This is a conditional sentence. And so when you've got a verb in the present in the conditional sentence, what states it in? Do you remember? Jazm. Whenever you have the present in a conditional sentence, it's always in the jazm. So وَمَن يُشَاقِقِ اللَّهَ وَرَسُولَهُ, and whoever opposes Allah and His Messenger. Notice what's happened here. What's happened? The split, the two calves have split. وَمَن يُشَاقِقِ اللَّهَ وَرَسُولَهُ, and whoever opposes Allah and His Messenger, know that verily Allah is intense in His punishment. Do you see that? Now, we have another example in the Quran though. ذَلِكَ, same thing. ذَلِكَ بِأَنَّهُمْ شَاقُّوا اللَّهَ وَرَسُولَهُ. That's because they have opposed Allah and His Messenger. وَمَنْ يُشَاقِّ اللَّهَ فَإِنَّ اللَّهَ شَدِيدُ الْعِقَابِ. What's happened here? Huh?
It didn't get split here.
Didn't get split. Yeah? What's the difference between the verses? This is Surah Anfal, I think this is Surah Hashar. What's the difference? What's the difference? Yeah, but do you notice Allah and His? So whenever the messenger's mentioned, it splits it. Whenever only Allah's mentioned, it doesn't split it. And the rule here is that splitting it is more emphatic than not splitting it. So it's stressing that you're not just opposing Allah, you're also opposing His messenger, and that's more emphatic. Why? Because you can hurt Allah. Well, you can't hurt Allah, but you know what I mean. You can disobey Allah, and He can forgive you. But when you disobey His messenger, it's worse, isn't it? Because when you hurt another human being, and this isn't any normal human being, this is the messenger, Allah might not forgive you as easy as He would forgive you if it was just a sin against Him. Does that make sense? So the idea is that, your leader in your community, you have to make sure you obey him. If it's an issue just between you and Allah, okay, Allah can let you off. But if it's about that, this is a more serious matter. So to express that, Allah splits it. And when you split, remember you have the two choices, don't you? To split it or not split it. When you do split it, it's more emphatic. Is that clear?
Yeah.